So today is show day. Also, I never really do this and I probably should more, but my name is Hailey. I am an emerging artist in the Austin area, and yeah, I just document the experience of being an artist and what that looks like trying to build a career from the ground up, and the exciting things and the bad things that go with that. But like I said, today is show day. Well, it's actually the closing reception. So the show has been up all of February, most of February. Yeah, most of February. And today I'm going to take you along with me on some of the random errands that I have to do, just my day, and then you'll be going with me to the show this evening. Today I have my lunch drop. I already was doing some computer work earlier this morning before checking in with you guys. And what else do I need to do? Oh, I want to stop. I don't really even know where to go. I might try Daiso. Yeah, I think we're gonna try Daiso because the Daiso that's like close to us is near a Hobby Lobby. Don't love Hobby Lobby, but they do have some like craft supply things that I might need. So what I want is like paper sleeves to put some prints in with the show. I am one of 3 artists. There's 2 others, Grace and Adrena. And I want to give them prints, and like I have handwritten a little note in there, just with kind words and like my numbers. So like if they're in town and want to grab a coffee or something, or we can just keep in touch or whatever. But I want to put them in little paper sleeves instead of having them in the plastic sleeve that the print comes in by itself. I want another sleeve for it to go in, so it's just cuter in presentation. Really, no specific reason other than that. And then my friend Chanel, since she watched Puppy for me when we were in Colorado, this video will come out before the family trip vlog will come out, but Chanel watched him during that time. And also in the video I think before this one, she helped me with a pop-up that I had at the same time as the art drop-off for this show. So as a thank you, I got her shirt in Colorado as like a little souvenir, and she loves egg tarts and said that that's all she really wanted as a thank you. So we're gonna stop at I think it's 85 degrees. It's I think Korean bakery that's like near her house, and we'll get some of those, and I have like a cute little pink gift bag that her shirt will be in, and then those egg tarts will be in there as well. And then I also have to pick up an air purifier. Well, don't have to. I wanted to get an air purifier to try to do what I can to help with keeping the air quality a little bit safer for people. Like 2 years ago, I got like super sick at the cathedral, actually, during a showcase I did with one of my friends. I got COVID and strep. Horrible. 0 stars, don't recommend. But I got this air purifier by this organization called, I think it's Clean Air ATX, and you fill out a quick little questionnaire and they will provide free air filters for events. So I gotta go get that, or air purifier. I have to go get that before the show. So as of right now, I need to feed myself soon because it is almost 10. Around 11, I will do my lunch drop. And I'm not going to Samsung, I don't think, today, because I didn't get an early text about it. So I might actually be able to take you to see a little bit of some of that with me today. And then we'll come back, kind of loaf around for a little bit, and maybe paint, depending on if there's like additional, I mean, I always have computer work to do. So we'll see, either computer work or I'll paint. Probably charge you guys for a little bit, and then I want to leave my house around 4-ish probably. I have to check to see how far away the books, because I'm picking up the purifier at a bookstore, so I have to see how far away the bookstore is from me and how close that is to get Chanel, because I'm taking her with the show with me tonight. So we're gonna swing by her house And so I have to see how far away those things are from each other, because I need to be at the cathedral early to put the air purifier out, and also so I can just kind of take my time and not be like stressed and crunched. So I want to give myself ample time to do all those things, so I don't not like rushing everywhere today, because that's no fun. But yeah, that's the plan. I hope that made sense. I feel like that was rather rambly, but whatever. Yeah. But breakfast, I don't know what I'm gonna do for breakfast yet. I think we have some like really good sourdough that I got from HEB, so I'm gonna have that and maybe some eggs, and we have some strawberries. So I think I might do that, and avocado. So I might do like a fancy avocado toast with some strawberries on the side, because I want to eat a good breakfast so I can have a late lunch, because the show goes from I think 6:30 to 10. It technically starts at 7, but there's an artist talk a little bit early, so it's going to be a late night, so I want to try to eat good meals so I'm not like hungry, so when I can just come back and eat at home at the end of the night. I think that's what I want to do. Unless Chanel wants to go get food somewhere, then I'll probably do that. But the plan as of right now is to eat at home. So we got to eat nutritious, hearty meals that will keep me full for a good amount of time. But yeah, that's the plan. It's so pretty outside. Giving Puppy some of his outside time, since I'll be gone for decent chunks out of the day. I want to give him some time in the morning before I do lunch drop, and then when we come back to the house for a little bit, I'll probably put him back outside for a little while so he can enjoy this beautiful weather. But yeah, I guess now breakfast. Strawberries, and then I have 2 slices of toasted sourdough, half an avocado, 2 eggs that I cooked with a little bit of chili oil, salt and pepper, Mediterranean hummus, and then sliced peppers because that just sounded good. And then I have some room temp water over here, and then my medications right there that you can't see. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, probably dick around on my phone, maybe watch a YouTube video or do some Instagram things. We will see. But after I'm done eating, I will probably meet you in my bathroom because I washed my hair yesterday, so I have a fresh finger coil under here that I need to separate. And then we'll get out of the house and start lunch drop and errand things. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this super yummy, delicious food. the first finger coil. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this oil. Not a huge fan of it, but it smells really nice. African Healing Oil spelled with a Y. You can see that. So we're gonna separate these guys and then probably head out of here. So I'll be back and my hair will be not, not like this. So back in a second. Okay, as you can tell, we are in the car. I cannot tell how well you can see me, so this clip might not make it in. I don't know. We'll have to see. Currently, you guys are like in my cup holder, so hands-free, because safety first. And I'm not going to be really looking at you because obviously I'm in my vehicle. But I picked up both of my lunch drops. I had 2 separate locations today. One was Marco's Pizza, and then the other one was a Pita Shack, I think it was called. And it's not that many orders, which is nice, but I am stopping at 3 different locations, but it's like 2 lunches, 2 of the places, and 1 lunch at one of them. So once we are done with that, then we're gonna go to Daiso. I think Daiso is my best bet to find those little paper sleeve things that I was talking about that I wanted. And then back home after that, probably. Yeah. And yeah, back home probably. Oh, perfect. Red light. But yeah, you know how I said I didn't want to rush? Ended up having to rush because it took much longer to uncoil my hair than I had anticipated. And whatever it looks like in the back is actually not my business right now because I just didn't have the time. But it feels really moisturized, so I mean, at least there's that much to speak positively about, I guess. I do think in the front, like this area, like literally my face framing, essentially, I'm gonna re-finger coil some of those pieces. Honestly, I might do it when we get back home too, just so my hair has plenty of time to dry. And again, trying not to have to rush, so if I can do things early, then that's ideal. But yeah, I guess I'll check in next at Daiso. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we have just arrived to Daiso. Struggling to get out of my car with all my stuff. Ugh. Ew. Okay. Lock. Okay. And remember, ow, the fuck? And remember, we are only supposed to be getting those paper sleeves. Hopefully they have it. If they don't, then we'll just go across the plaza that I'm in to Hobby Lobby. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hi. So cute. And they're like super soft. Okay, focus. Don't need that. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Stationery. Wow, this Daiso has so much more stationery than I remember. We have to stay on task. So they have something kind of what I'm looking for, but like not really with what I'm seeing so far. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby. Unfortunate today. Okay. Take 2. Okay, so I'm checking another area. And I thought because they have the plastic sleeves over here, this would work. I don't know. I'm not finding what I want. I might have to, like, ask somebody. I did not know where else to look. Let's see. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. I think I'm just gonna have to ask somebody. Ugh. So, no luck. Oh. And even when I looked online to kind of see if there was some, like, a place I hadn't thought about, there's not much. There's really not much at all. Most of them are, like, full envelopes, and I don't really want an envelope, a paper sleeve. I don't know what else to, like, search to try to find it other than that, because that's the only thing I can think that it would be called. But I guess that is just not in the cards this time around, which is okay. I don't, like, it's just more of, like, an aesthetic thing than functional or purpose or anything like that. Annoying though, because I went in fuck ass Hobby Lobby for nothing. But since that didn't work out, I think I'm gonna stop and get gas before I go home, because I do need gas. And then when we get home, I think I actually might make spaghetti. I told my husband I was gonna make spaghetti today, and since I will have to leave the house earlier, much earlier than when he comes home, I think I'm just gonna do that ahead of time, so that way he has dinner when he gets home, because unfortunately he's not gonna be able to go to this show. He goes to most of them, but he's working today, and since we just got back from vacation, it didn't make sense for him to take off another day after just taking off like a week. So, trying to be responsible and all, but yeah, gas station, then maybe spaghetti. But I don't know. I'll see you in a little bit. Shit, we'll see where. Obviously, we are back at home. Puppy's back outside for a little bit. And while we're chilling out here, I am defrosting some ground turkey that I will be using for that spaghetti that I did mention. So I am going to try to make that. Right now, I think it's 1:45. So I think I'm going to relax until about 2:30. And then while I'm just like doing nothing, I'm going to charge you guys. Then I will bring you guys back to get some bits of me cooking, and then hopefully I'm done with that in about an hour, because I'm just making the sauce. My husband can make his noodles whenever he gets home, and I always do it separate because I don't like the noodles always. I often will just do a lot of vegetables with the pasta sauce or the bread, because I'm a bread girl. I'd rather have the bread than the noodles. So that's usually how we do it at our house. But spaghetti, hopefully it takes an hour. Then I'm gonna get ready because I want to leave my house by 4, because I am going to go pick up Chanel by 4:30, because she is the closest on the route. So I'm gonna go get her, then we'll stop to get the purifier, and then we'll go to the gallery to put that stuff there, and then we should have like 30 minutes extra time to just chill at the cathedral until the other artists arrive for the artist talk. But also I have some tea about a couple of things, all art related, that I really want to talk about with you guys. But I am still figuring out how I'm going to navigate that professionally. Because unfortunately, everyone does have like a degree of separation from somebody else that you might need positive words spoken about to whoever. You know, I just don't want to burn any bridges until I am sure I am off that bridge, if that makes sense. And I hate when people talk all vague and shit too in their videos, and then I'm doing it. But I don't know if it'll be this video, but I at some point will talk a little more candidly about what I'm skirting around right now. But yeah, just trying to figure out how to do that and how to make sure I'm in a position to be able to do that without having negative consequences for just speaking my mind. Because that is unfortunately something you have to have some sort of tact in, which is not really what feels natural to me. I'm more of a burn the bridge down, even if I'm on the bridge, as well as everybody on that bridge, but I don't want to do that in a professional sense. So, oh, you okay? Oh, you coughing? You could throw up. You okay? He has allergies. No concern. We've been to the vet. It's just an allergy thing. Okay? Oh. Ugh. I think there's just like weird side effects from him being a stray early on in his life. He had a respiratory infection when he was little that took way too many antibiotic rounds to get rid of, and I honestly don't feel like it ever really did. Or that having that respiratory infection when he was little like that caused some residual consequence things that we deal with now. But I feel like he's considered a senior, but that doesn't exist with cats because they live forever, and he will live forever. I don't want to hear anything about it. He's never going to die. But he's about 12 now, and I think in a couple years he probably will have to get an inhaler, but as of right now, that's not a concern to his vet. But I don't even remember what I was talking about before he started coughing all crazy. You okay? Okay. Alright, anyhow. Oh, I was talking about wanting to air shit out and not being able to do that yet. But if you follow me on Instagram, you guys will be the first ones to see when I do it, because I will. It's just a matter of when and time. But I will. Oh, I will. Because there's only so much disrespect, and I only slightly hesitate to say disrespect, because that is really what it boils down to, is like it is disrespect that I can tolerate, and at a certain point it's just like, oh, okay, you just don't actually want me in this space unless I can be a literal token for you to pretend that you are more inclusive than what you want to be, and or the target audience is being transitioned into being. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for now. But, oh boy, I will be talking about it. But like I said, spaghetti charging you. I'm going to dilly-dally for an hour. 30 minutes. Because it is 1:52 now. So about 30 minutes, I get to just hang out. And then you'll see me chopping some vegetables. We'll do a little cooking show. But yes. Oh, I am struggling though. I'm super tired. When we go get little jumping spider, you're so tiny. I would show you him, but I feel like I might scare him if I move stuff. And also don't want him to jump on me because we are making eye contact currently. Hi. You're very pretty. Oh, okay. Let me admire you from a distance, though. I think that's fair, and I don't appreciate how close you're getting. Excuse me. Oh. Right. Okay. That's like a full conversation with the spider. Okay. To doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, what I was saying before he's still staring at me. Sir. Please don't jump on me. I don't want that. I really don't. Go that way. Just, nope. You're so pretty. But I know you're gonna freak me out if you jump on me, and I don't want to hurt you. Ooh. Hi. Okay, we're gonna see if I can show you him. I don't know. You see him? It's hard to tell, huh? Oh. Can't even see his back for real, but that little guy moving is a teeny tiny little jumping spider. He's so cute. I don't know if I zoom, if it'll still be in focus or not. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see him. Look, isn't his pattern pretty? He's like brown with a white outline, and he has black on him too. He's like spinning in circles looking at us. Wow, you're so cute. Hi. Okay. And then there's Mr. Pooty Poots. I think also staring at the spider now. But what I was saying before that spider came along and joined the conversation was that I am super tired. So I'm pretty sure I told you, but I'm getting Chanel some egg tarts at a bakery before I go. Oh, damn. Where'd that spider go? Oh, okay. There it is. Before I go pick her up. And I think I'm going to get a matcha while I'm there too. Because I am struggling. So very tired. Okay. Ooh, okay. Executing the plan. done. And like I said, I am often a bread and dipping the sauce type of situation, type of gal, and not pasta. So that's exactly what I did. I don't have noodles, it's just the sauce. And then I have 2 pieces of garlic bread. And then I have a chi to drink. And finishing up this Waterloo from earlier. I'm going to watch a YouTube video and finish this. Then change, and I need to head out soon. It is, what time is it? 3:48. So we're getting close to when I need to start getting ready. I want to leave myself at least 20 minutes. So we got about 20 minutes to eat and then immediately go change. And then we're going to head out of here to go get those pastries and then get to Chanel. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then I will see you either after I change or at the bakery. Okay, we just arrived to Boba and the bakery. I want a matcha. Hi. Can I do a strawberry matcha?
Strawberry matcha?
And 100% sweet on that? Just strawberry jellies.
Strawberry jelly?
Yeah. Yeah, can I also get the white peach oolong milk tea?
Oolong milk tea? Do you want any topping in a white peach oolong milk tea?
No.
No?
No.
So how sweet would you like that one to be?
30?
30? Yeah. Anything else for me?
No, that's all.
It's got me 15 days, so it's quite different.
All right, thank you. Okay, while they make the tea, going to the bakery. Trying to be efficient. There it goes.
Anything else for today?
No. Good and secured. Now back to get the bobas. Hello. That's okay. Thank you. Sorry, what did you say?
Where are you?
Around the corner. Yeah, I told you I was coming at 5. No, I will be there at 5. No, I'm fine. I am literally down the street.
What are you getting? Are you buying me a snacky snack?
Maybe.
I love you. If you brought me boba tea, I'm gonna put my boba tea that Andrew bought me in the fridge.
Okay.
Did you buy a boba tea?
Yes.
Okay, put this in the fridge.
I don't know. This seemed right, like what I remember you picking up for yourself, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I feel like you'll like it.
Yay! Okay.
Okay.
Oh, girl, I was scared. I thought you said I'll pick you up in 5, not at 5. I was like, okay, it's been 30 minutes.
Oh, no, at 5.
And then you didn't answer the phone. I was like, okay.
No.
Chill.
No crisis. I'm literally down the street. I'll be there in 2 minutes.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye. Oh, my friend's so sweet. Okay, now we're gonna go get her. We're literally around the corner. So the next time you see me, I will probably be at that bookstore. From what?
Low fire over there.
Oh. I've never been there.
Oh, okay. I know where we are. I've been here before. I brought my friends here. Next door used to be the smoke shop.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
cute
I
in
bring
here.
my friends here when they visit.
Hi. Oh, that's really cute in here.
Yeah, it's a lovely
That.
bookstore. Oh, does he just transfer from place to place?
Yeah. And there's multiple. Ooh, I want to come back here. They really got some good book options.
Oh yeah, no, this is one of my...
I'm here for the air purifier as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
And they also do zines here.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, we have a bunch
Hell
of
yeah.
zines in the front. Put this puzzle piece in.
Heck yeah.
I think I brought a couple books from here before.
I've never been here before. I will definitely be coming back.
I came here and there used to be the smoke shop next door, the smoke shop. So
That's
anytime I came here
cute.
before the restaurant.
I like that art up there, too.
across the street
Can you
burnt
see?
down. They're just rebuilding. So yeah, I brought my friend Ginny here in like 2021.
They're actually opening the new restaurant next door today.
Oh, it's like the first day they're
It's
open?
like their grand opening, and they have $10 cocktails.
Ooh. So you know what you're doing after work?
Okay, so this is lovely.
Perfect.
So
it's
is it
adorable.
Just plugs in and turn it on, that's
And
it?
goes.
okay?
Sweet.
So is it belong to you
Amazing.
guys, or does it just it just moves around the place?
It's a separate organization.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
called Clear the Air.
Yeah. Sweet. Thank you so much.
Okay, gotta unlock the wheels. I was like, what's
You're so smart, because I would have just struggled the whole way without figuring any of that out. Got it?
I think I locked it.
Maybe it was just one that was locked?
Maybe. Resistance. Yeah, it has like some resistance.
I'm an engineer. I can do this, Bob.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yay, thank you.
Oh, do you guys do mutual aid here too?
Ma'am, we're on a time crunch.
Okay, I might be bringing food.
Amazing. We will for sure be back.
So I told you, the bookstores are the best. Austin's one of the best.
Oh, did you see those comics down there?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice those.
Yeah, I've come here before. I just haven't been over
Ah.
down here in a while.
Amazing. That place was so cute.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite spots I can take people. I don't come down here anymore because the flamingo exchange is gone. Because
my gosh.
it was probably flamingo by the pound.
Oh, that other,
Yeah, that's over there.
yeah.
And over there is where I met Wanda for the first time.
What's that?
It's called Firehouse Ballroom over here.
Do you think it'll fit? Here, you hold. Hi.
Do we have to bring it back, or you just kind of hold on to it for a while?
I will have a separate drop-off location. So for now, I just hold on to it. Now to the cathedral. Why? Oh, I saw a video about that today.
I love that man. I really love that man. I was like, yeah. And I guess I was in, when I was like, she's in Jamaican. I like, listen, I said, his poor mama. That was her only baby. I forgot her.
I feel like people like underplay that way too much. Hi, I'm Hailey. I'm an abstract expressionist, kind of surrealist. I have all the pieces with clouds in them. Yeah, I've been painting since forever, but I've been pursuing professionally since 2019, I believe. But yeah, happy to be here. Happy to hear your questions.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for any of the artists? We can start the conversation, I guess. If no one,
Hailey, big fan, first of all. What led you into the intersection of abstract and surrealism? Because I feel like those are two things that are really interesting.
Yeah, so I was kind of in between styles and like trying to find what I felt like was like really my voice. And there is another artist, a musician, his name is DPR Ian, and his visual concepts for his music videos, he plays with like really playful things, very bright colors, but the subject matter is often very dark. And I liked that conversation and like the juxtaposition of that all. And I also find myself just always looking at the sky and like getting lost in that and like having a moment of zen within that. So I was like, okay, how can I like take these two seemingly separate things and make them one? And over time, I was like playing with the dimension of it, of like where the clouds would fit and like how that made sense. So it kind of evolved into like cutouts as they were like a separate part of everything that was kind of going on. That was meant to also be a moment of zen in between all of the chaos of like the small details and the patterns and the bright colors. But yeah.
Thank you.
Where do you find your color inspiration? Or I know that all of your pieces are very colorful, but I'm familiar with your work since you started incorporating the clouds, so I've seen it sort of evolve to this style now, but and I've seen different color themes throughout, like what inspires a collection with like a new set of colors?
Emotion is like 90% of it, and then like a 10% is like whatever I might be listening to at the time, because I have synesthesia, so like I associate songs with color a lot of the time, so that often like subconsciously influences whatever I'm doing. But honestly, a lot of the time when I'm painting, it's like, what doesn't make sense and what can I put here that would like push some more dimension or give texture in some sort of way. And that's kind of how I get most of my color palette. Usually I can see what like the cloud color might be and the base color of whatever I'm doing in my head, but then everything else is kind of subject to change.
When you guys paint, do you have an intention about how you want the viewers to experience your paintings?
For me, this isn't going to sound the nicest. No, I don't really think about anything or anyone while I'm painting a lot of the time. And I'm not necessarily making something for people to consume. Like it's just like out of the need that I am making something, and like the consumption is like an afterthought. So not necessarily, but like with overall what I'm talking about with my artwork, that is what I want people to engage with. So like actively no, but like as a side factor, yes.
It's I want to say it's very hard balance, especially for me. Like,
Just drop down.
Branding is hard, yeah.
As things are evolving in our world, in our society, is your art ever influenced by these mass changes that a lot of us are experiencing on an individual level?
Yes, but more in like a rebellion. Like I, again, don't really paint with like the expectation that it's going to be consumed in a certain way. So like the need to feel like you need to pump out stuff all of the time, while it can be helpful with like your personal evolution, can also be a detriment because you don't get to enjoy whatever you're making, which can be hard. And then like stuff like AI and how people are stealing things left and right, like that's really difficult. But I feel like if you're making something that is true to you and your own style, like Basquiat, for instance, he's someone who's copied all of the time, and you can see his influence in people who copy him, but you know it's his work, you know who's influencing them. So I think as long as you're speaking true to you, then like that's not such a big problem, other than just like wanting the ownership of whatever you're doing, because it's like an extension of you.
And I hope I'm understanding right. For me, it's because I'm environmental literature, so I'm kind of trying to.
I had a big one, to be honest. Yeah, there wasn't anybody that I looked at as an example of like what I wanted to do. The only person that really comes to mind is like my high school art teacher. Like she was a person who introduced me to painting in particular, and she was like delusionally believed me, like immediately from like the rip. And I think because of her and her belief that I could do it was what gave me the fortitude to demand that was all I was going to go to school for and like stick to that, and to believe myself that I could do it, like that it is an option, because like everyone else was like, that's not realistic. And she was like, but maybe. And I was like, you're right, but maybe. So like her, and then I think of like Erykah Badu and like Jill Scott, which were like women my mom listened a lot to, like their music when I was growing up. And when I think of them, I think of like women who are radically themselves and who are very much about their art, and it like leaches into like every part of them. Like when you think of them, like at least when I think of them, I think of them as artists. Like that's what I think of. And so like seeing them embody that so fully, I was like, yeah, I can literally do whatever I want, because what is she doing? I don't think she knows all the time, but she's doing it very convincingly, and I love that. So I'm like, yeah.
Erykah Badu's birthday is very.
I love her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just happened to see that on today.
And how do you guys fight the voices of self-doubt, which I'm just going to assume like every profession out there, the woman, especially something so personal like art, that's an extension of yourselves. How do you quiet those voices, and how do you maybe handle critique that you might or may not get from the outside world? Like how do you tell yourselves to keep yourselves correct?
Yeah, for me with criticism, I don't mind it if it is coming from someone who is credible enough to say. Yeah. Like, not all criticism is helpful and or useful. Like, sometimes people will just be like, I don't like that color. That's not, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. But like, if someone were like if either one of these women were like, hey, I really like this, but I think if you next time maybe try to push contrast in this way, or have you thought about trying X, Y, and Z thing, then like that I would take and be like, oh, okay, well maybe I should play around with that because they are practicing what they're preaching. It makes kind of feels like if someone's just like out of pocket criticizing, like nobody likes that, regardless of what it's about. But I feel like there are people who I do very much value those opinions, and as long as it's coming from a place of like genuine curiosity, I don't really have an issue with it.
Yeah, I think
baby. Yes! Good morning. So I know I kind of ended yesterday in the middle of like, honestly, the beginning of things getting busy. So I didn't get to film as much as I want. But I figured today I am also doing art things. So I would bring you with me for part of the day today too. Today is my friend Maya. You've met her before. She is the Black artist with the mohawk. And she was at that artist pop-up I did at Accenture, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that correct, but yeah. She has a residency, and today is her closing show for her residency. So she's doing an open studio, and she's having a couple of us come out there to do like vending for like the pop-up. So I'm going to go do that. I was going to go to her show anyway, but she asked me if I wanted to do this, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So we're doing that. I've been kind of running around this morning, getting myself together. I am already dressed, and I've thrifted this thing, and it's so fun. I've really been enjoying dusters recently. I want to add more to my collection. It's almost like I'm going back to my roots as a teenager, because I was a big cardigan, duster, kimono type of gal back then, and it's coming back with vengeance now. I like it now. It makes me feel like a little fairy and like a witchy. I like it. But anyhow, I've been rushing around this morning because I got home super late. I got home, I think around 1 almost, 12:31. And I didn't get to bed until 2 because it was hard to wind down after all of the excitement of my show. So I slept in a little bit and that set me back, but it was worth it. I needed the little bit of extra sleep and slower to get out of bed this morning. And so I've already packed up my car. I've made myself a protein coffee. I grabbed a Danish yesterday at that bakery we went to get Chanel's egg tarts. So I'm just going to check that in the microwave for 30 seconds. Puppy's outside. Right now, he's going to get like 20 minutes. And that's not a lot, but we'll be home around 4:30 probably. So I won't be gone all day, so he'll have more time. And I've loaded my car already. This box here is the last thing I need to do. It has my prints in it, I think exclusively. It's like 2 large frame prints and then a whole bunch of my smaller ones that I put on my rack. So yeah, I had you guys on the charger, and now we're getting the fuck up out of here. So the next time we will see each other, we'll be at the event, probably me setting my stuff up or showing you around Maya's work in her residency. So yeah, okay. Need to go. Where to sit? One second. Ooh. Okay, so as you guys saw, I set up my little vendor pop-up area. Thank goodness this is only gonna be 3 hours because it's hot. And there is a shady spot, but it's so far away from everything else that I don't think it makes sense to be in this shady spot. I can just like hide out in what I am in, which is the studio. It is empty because today is her last day, so most of her stuff is no longer in here, but it does have air conditioning. So this will be my little decompress and cool down space. But actually here, let me show you outside from inside because again, hot. Okay, so it's like this big lot area. So you can see my stuff right there. Oh no, it's winding. Okay, hold on, we gotta go fix that. Not the wind betrayed me immediately. It's like, it's my time.
I'm not sure how these work.
It's all good.
But at least
thanks for grabbing them.
Anyway.
Appreciate it. Hopefully that works better.
You know Dawn, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okoro?
No.
She's a...
What does her work look like? Valid. They're like, actually, I can't show you. I don't know. Because sometimes I don't recognize names, but I'll recognize their artwork. Okay. Will you stay or will you fly away? I don't know. Bitches. Yeah, well, hopefully it's fine. Ooh, okay. How to rescue runaway prince. Guess I have to keep an eye on that. I have like an elastic wire on the top of my print rack on like each level that's supposed to hold things in place, and it disrespectfully decides not to sometimes. Or like the wind seems to be coming from all angles, and that just turns everything into a kite. So, you know. But anyway, back to showing you the rest. Well, maybe. I'm staring at my prints currently because they look like they're going to fly away. See, that's one of the bad things about markets. The elements, they be disrespectful. Okay. Back to what I was trying in the first place. Okay, so like I said, my table's right there in the sun, but it's close to the house. And then the shady area, I don't know if you can see, there's a person in red right here. It's kind of hard to see them, but there's shade over there, but it's so far away and kind of like out of the way that it's like, doesn't really make sense. And then this is the rest of it. So it's a pretty big lot. It's a nice amount of space. It's just, I wish I had a tent or something, but yeah. And I feel like you probably are gonna overheat, so I don't know how much I'll be able to show you of things, but I'll probably bring you out here and there once like some of the crowd starts to trickle in and to kind of see what goes on. And then when we get home, we will debrief. We'll talk about how this went, and then I will also tell you guys about how the show went last night. But I gotta go sit in the heat. Because I just can't trust my things. Okay. We'll show you something eventually. Also wanted to do a really quick fit check. So, rings, nails. I just have like little gold hoops on. And then this. And I have cheetah print shorts. Because I can't resist the urge to not wear some variety of cheetah print at all times. And then platform Converse. But yeah, cute, comfy. I'm glad I wore something light and airy because of how warm it is. But Good for twirling. Okay. Look at my forehead. You like this? Yeah, it's a DJI Osmo 3. Osmo packet. Oh, these are cute. Hello. Hello.
Beautiful shoes you got there.
Thanks. Can't go wrong with a Converse.
Yeah, those are like space converses though. Jumping power.
They do look like they would make me jump high. I do agree with that. Maya, say hi. Okay, we are back several hours later and a couple shades darker. The event was really, really good, but I was directly in the sun, so I have like a crazy, I don't know if you can tell, tan line now. And it was hot. Oh my gosh, it was so hot today. It's crazy that it's the end of February and already 85 degrees. If we did not have wind, oh my gosh. Thank goodness we had wind. It did make it an issue with my prints because they kept trying to run away. I ended up having to tape them to my rack, even though I have a elastic band at the top of each row of the rack to put the papers behind to kind of hope to keep them there. The wind said, fuck you and your idea, and still had them all over the place. But like I said, it was a very good event. And it was good because of the connection. The other artists that were there were fantastic. They were so very sweet. With a couple of them, I did trades to, bartering with their products. So I got some cool stuff. I have my glasses in there. This lovely, sweet woman. Her business is called Cosmic Provisions, right? And her instant sticks are made from women in Peru, if I remember correctly. And it is they're just so beautifully made. It's just, I love them. And I love an incense. So like I gave her a print, and for the prints, she gave me this little sampler that has all of their incense. And then I got another one. She gifted me this. And the one that I selected is Black Opal, if I remember correctly. And then this one has all three of them, which is Palo Santo, Black Opal, and then Palo Santo and Myrrh. And if I remember correctly, Palo Santo and Myrrh is the more brown out of here. The lightest one is just the Palo Santo, and then the darkest one is the Black Coral, which is what I got outside of, or Copal. I don't know if I've been saying coral all the time. Black Copal. And then from the ceramicist, their name is Mud Wizard. I got some ceramic beads, and they're so fucking cool. Look at this. Aren't those the coolest? And then there is this one as well. Like, oh my gosh. And I'm going to make giant statement bracelets, I think, with them, because it's enough that it does fit around my wrist, and I might even have like a bead or two left over. So that's really cool. I'm super excited for these. They're so cool. I got such cool stuff. And then the person whose organization that does the residency, they came. Their name's Raisin. And then they also, it's Raisin in the Sun is theirs. And they came by, and I've known them for a while, and they're lovely, sweet humans. But they came and bought something from every single artist. And then I also had a couple people also purchase prints. So I ended up making a pretty good amount of money for the day, and I got some amazing goodies, and I got to meet a whole bunch of really cool artists who were so lovely and sweet. All of them were great. And yeah, just 10 out of 10. Good day. I'm super tired and very dehydrated, but it was such a good day. And then last night, same thing, like the two other artists, Grace and Adriana. I don't know if I've been pronouncing her name wrong up until this very point, but her name is Adriana. She's amazing. Grace is amazing. And the people who came, I think I got clips from the artist talk, and then I don't think I filmed much at all after that. But the questions asked were so good. People were like so engaging, and it was like super nice to have that conversation in a space of people who like in particular specifically like my work and the other artists' work, and are actually interested and like engaged with what our practices are and the mediums we use and the things we're talking about and all of those things. So like very much one of those nights that just like refills your cup and is just amazing and so great. So really good weekend. Super happy with both events. Incredibly grateful to all the artists I met, and of course Chanel, 10 out of 10. Always just such a joy to be around, and she's so incredibly helpful, and I appreciate everything that she does so much. But I'm starving and I'm tired, so I got some sushi from HEB. I know grocery store sushi is like definitely not as good as getting it from a Japanese restaurant or any style of restaurant like that. But HEB sushi is actually kind of good. I don't hate it. It does what it needs to do. So I got 2 rolls. I got one that is the Austin roll. It is tempura style shrimp, cucumber, spicy poke sauce, spicy mayo, and then onion flakes. And it's like, I don't know. I thought that one looked good. And then I went with a Philadelphia roll. Good and faithful. I don't know how well you can see that. Philadelphia roll. Can't go wrong with that. And then I just have like some chili oil in this one. And then I always get extra ginger because I very much enjoy the flavor of ginger, especially pickled ginger. So I eat a lot of it when I have sushi. And I'm going to eat my dinner and just chill and enjoy the rest of my evening. I got, I think, an hour or two before my husband comes home, so I can just kind of like decompress and have some quiet time, which I'm looking forward to. And then enjoy my evening with him. I don't know. But thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you watched it all the way to the end, comment sushi. I feel like that's fitting. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. If you have anything you want to see or any questions, leave those in the comments. And I hope you have a great day, night, morning, whenever you might be watching this. And I appreciate and love you. Bye.